Hi. Let's see. Well, it's a pretty warm day today. Temperatures in the 90s. But I decided to get out anyway. What I decided to do today was to do a video on some drone techniques. I do use my drone periodically when I come out to shoot. And I decided to come out today and shoot a little bit of drone footage and just do a brief explanation of how I do things from time to time. So, first of all, I can't stress this enough. If you do own a drone, you really need to familiarize yourself with the drone laws in the state or the country that you actually reside in. It's very important. I reside in the United States, so actually right now it's not too bad here as far as the drone laws are concerned. They're very flexible and they really don't require much of you. So, but of course you may not be in a state where it's as flexible, like Canada right now. Canada is pretty strict on drones. You basically have to have a pilot's license just to fly one in Canada right now. So first and foremost, learn the drone laws, and then you're off to the races. Well, I'm going to see what I can find, and I'm going to get everything set up and run through a few of the techniques that I use. Okay, ready to get started here. Right, the very first thing I want to stress is that, well, first of all, when I'm flying drones, the number one thing that I try and do, I try to establish a clear path from where the drone takes off straight to the point to its destination. Normally what I will do is I will start from here. And as you can see, there's a clear path. There are no obstructions. Make sure there aren't any tree branches or anything like that along the way that can cause problems. It could cause a potential crash. As you become more advanced, you'll learn how to perhaps maneuver around certain things. But at the outset, make sure you have a nice clear path and everything should be smooth sailing pretty much. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start up the Mavic Pro right now. Another thing with the DJI 4 app, you have a mode here called tripod mode. And this is one of the things that I normally use. In tripod mode, the drone will only go at a certain speed. I believe it's 2 miles per hour, regardless of how much you throttle up. And that's a very good feature that I like on this drone. Nice and slow, nice and easy. There are some tree leaves, branches here, but that shouldn't cause a problem at all. And the drone is moving nicely, nice and slow. I'll take it straight back. And throttle down very slowly. This is very effective for getting a nice cinematic look. For that cinematic look, basically you want to have your frame rate at about half the rate of your shutter speed. And you want a shutter speed of around 1/50th to 1/60th of a second. So at a 1/50th, obviously your frame rate should be around 25 frames per second. This will give you a nice smooth cinematic look, similar to what you see in films. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to lower its altitude slightly. And now we come in reverse. Always keep the drone in a clear line of sight whenever possible. Because right now, if I see it's ready to hit something, I can always make a slight correction. and throttle down very slowly. All right, and there you have that. All right, that's one of the techniques that I use. It's very simple, but it's very effective. Here's another technique that I use, and this is extremely effective. It's rather dramatic. It's actually flying very low, and if you have something like a fallen tree, as we have right here, there's a tree that's fallen over, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly close to the leaves here and underneath the tree, and then I'm going to reverse and come back. That's going to give us what's called a reveal shot. Meaning at first you're not seeing it, and then all of a sudden the tree emerges into the image. The reason I like to go forward and backward is because it also gives me the benefit of getting video from both perspectives. And right now everything's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to start up the Mavic, and we'll do this particular shot. I like to get close to the ground so I can see the exact path, and if I need to make any adjustments, I can do that on the fly. All right, we're up and beyond the tree. I will throttle down slowly, and then I will reverse the process. All right, and now we bring it back. See, this particular technique I rather enjoy, because as I said earlier, you're getting the benefit of getting the forward shot and the backward shot. And here we are, it returns to home. Unfortunately, after my last drone flight, the weather turned pretty ugly. It looked like a pretty bad storm was coming in. I was beginning to get a little bit of rain here and there. So I decided to pack it up and get out of there before the heavens really opened up. As a result of that, I wasn't able to film all of the drone footage that I wanted. So what I've done is I've decided to add a compilation of edited video from a previous drone outing that I had. I'm going to put that on here, and I hope you enjoy it.